Alright guys, welcome to this live of YouTube. It's not a live patrol. We are going to go through the court cases here to see what the arrestees have been charged with. So we're just gonna go in this patrol unit right here. We're gonna pull up the computer. So let's see what we got. We're gonna start with case number SA57387666643. The state versus Felipe Privia. He was charged with simple assault, simple battery, crossing over the media and gore, misuse of HOV, and open alcohol container. He's been fined $592 for the first offense. Second offense is $539. He also been fined $298 plus fined $115 and $203. Total fines is $1,782. He got caught off lucky here. Our next case is case number SA-547-404-92973. The state versus Sarah McKay. The offense date was 6/8 at 10:08 at night. The offense location was Elysian Fields Freeway. She's 18 years of age. Offenses were underage possession of alcohol, eluding arrest from law enforcement on foot, resisting arrest without violence, possession of marijuana, possession of Schedule 1 drugs with intent to distribute, possession of fentanyl and cocaine. Her outcome and total fines were $17,352 with 2 years and 3 months in prison. Our next one is Sarah McKay. They didn't catch the weapon part till afterwards. It's possession of firearm with serial number temperature. So she got 7 months and 3 years in prison total, right there. Our next is Brian Hemme. He was charged with breaking and entering and possession of cocaine. He has $8,000 fine plus 3 years in prison. $195 for the same guy. Hard Rock is the defendant's name. He was charged with underage drinking, underage purchase or possession of alcohol. He gets no prison time, fine of $543. He got probation for his actions. Jasmine Roach, she got 3 months in prison plus $12,350 fines. Rachel Evans, she got fined $19,092, 29 years and 3 months in prison. Alon Malphus, he got 28 years and 10 months in prison and a fine of $11,000. Amy Reed, for eluding LEO on foot and resisting arrest without violence, she got $1,116, 5 months in prison. Martin Dillon, he has 4 years and 8 months in prison with almost $4,000 fines. Bernardo Malgrange, total fine is $15,000. No prison time for attempted murder of a law enforcement officer. Sarah Lee, she got 10 years in prison, $14,000. Jacob Mathers, he's got $1,161 in probation. Seth Herbdeen, fine of $1,096. Here we go again. Laura Anderson. She got $2,200 plus 3 years in prison. Andrew Ruse, fined $538. This guy right here, Wayne Main, fined $1,845 and 7 years in prison. This guy right here, Christian Pasquarito, fine up to $22,000 plus 36 years and 4 months in prison. Wade Herbert, he got fined $4,000 with no prison time, granted probation. Trevor Phillips, he got fined $6,116 with 28 years and 10 months in prison. William Parker, he has $7,553 of fines, 9 years and 9 months in prison. Jeffrey Steele, he's going to be fined $8,453 plus 10 years in prison. Johnny Vendetta, he got a $4,000 fine and 5 years in prison. Hacker Dixon, fine of $6,261 plus 13 years and 9 months in prison. Tim May got 21 years and 3 months in prison plus fine of $6,100. Rochelle Russo, fine of $1,532 and probation. Damien, don't know how to pronounce this last, $1,065 of fines. Evan Tucker, $1,717 of fines plus 1 year in prison for a warrant. Corn York, she got fined $7,180 plus 9 years in prison. Chloe Blank, fine of $5,719 and 4 years and 10 months in prison. Logan White, fine $1,000 and granted probation. Sabrina Alessi got fined $46,000 and got the death penalty. Ooh. Sorry for her. Gonna take a screenshot of that one. Jane West got fined $2,729, 8 years and 7 months in prison. Jack Powers, fined $8,024 and 4 years and 1 month in prison. This guy got fined $6,000, Sean Peters, and 18 years in prison. $7,843 in fines. Kyle O'Reilly got fined $36,35 and 10 months in prison. Carria Bell got fined $1,894, 1 month in prison. David Garlado, fined $37.36, 2 months in prison. I'm not gonna continue reading the fines. We're gonna just read the prison time unless it comes out to be a ticket. 6 years and 4 months in prison for Ace Wright. This guy got 44 years and 10 months in prison. Jamal Carter. It looks like it was eluding law enforcement for property damage. Cletus Snow got no prison time, grand probation. Jack Hansen, he got 45 years in prison. Devon Oya, 35 years in prison. Stanley James got 4 months in prison. Lloyd Evans got 8 years in prison. Daniel O'Hara, 10 years in prison. Jay Furban got 12 years and 9 months in prison. Burrow Simpson, he got 26 years and 2 months in prison. Jason Warford just fined almost $1,800. This guy got 7 years and 3 months in prison. Evan Paxton got 19 years and 9 months in prison. No prison time, 12 months probation granted, and driver license is suspended for driving underneath the influence. Danny Shade, 4 months in prison. Don Sullivan, 1,047 in fines. Brandon Perry, no fines, no prison time. Found not guilty on both counts. Cartman Morgan got 1 year and 1 month in prison. Carlos Gasparro got 41 years in prison. Misty Sparks got 8 years and 5 months in prison. Ashley Scott got no prison time, granted probation plus license suspension for driving under the influence. James Field got 1 year and 7 months in prison. Deshaun Mathis got 10 years in prison. Tessa Parker got 3 years, 4 months in prison. Damian Skrillex got fined $746. Elvis Tornado got fined $1,000. 6 years in prison for Troy Kellens. Tony Tiger, 7 years in prison. Johnny Elliott got 5 years in prison. Joey Manmo got 11 years and 2 months in prison. Gabriel Jensen got 9 years and 3 months in prison. Amanda Love got 19 years and 6 months in prison. Frank O'Neill got 3 years and 2 months in prison. John Robertson got on a driving on a suspended license, fined of $431. Tyrell Dawson, 10 months in prison. Joe Mack, 2 months in prison. Alexander John, 8 months in prison. Jacques Ballard, 4 years in prison. Brian Tortetto, fined. Lack Lornick got no prison time granted for probation. Michael Nutty, no prison time granted probation. Alright, we got Derek Hunt, 28 years, 6 months in prison. Holly Woods, 4 years in prison. Jacob King, no prison time, probation for domestic battery. That's surprising. Fine, $2,200. Josh Ryan, no prison time, got probation for public intox. John McClane got 17 years in prison. John Holmes got no prison time. Juan Mendoza got fired 6/11. Bishop Park got 6 years in prison. Hard Rock got 2 months in prison. Leonardo James got 7 years in prison. Andrew Field got 20 years and 7 months in prison. Matt Eagle, he got fined. Ana Sosa, 17 years in prison. Last but not least, Lana Young, 18 years and 11 months in prison. That will end our call-outs here, folks. Court cases. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you back here on the next live LSPD Season 13. Till then, have a good night.